probably, to many, precipitated by the actions of Drew McIntyre.
And this the MFTs, United Empire, and tonight it's JC Mateo and Tama Tonga representing Solo Sikoa's crew with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa here at ringside.
And their opponent, with a combined weight of 440 pounds, the team of Rey Fenix and Shinsuke Nakamura!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the MFTs have been running roughshod over the entire SmackDown locker room in recent weeks. Attacks on both these men, Rey Fenix and Shinsuke Nakamura. And also, target of the attacks, Corey, the former United States champion, Sami Zayn, who's not medically cleared to compete tonight because of the MFT assaults.
Well, unfortunately for the MFT, it's about to be a very different scenario. A sneak attack is one thing, gang warfare is another, but tag team action against two of the best on the planet Earth is a completely different equation. We are talking about Rey Fenix, one of the most decorated luchadors in AAA history, and Shinsuke Nakamura. Two men already considered legends in their native lands, looking to make even more history in WWE by getting through the MFT.
And both men who took Sami Zayn, the former United States champion, to the limit in Sami's open challenges. More on that as the night rolls along. And starting things off in this matchup, Tama Tonga will take on Shinsuke Nakamura. Corey, an interesting interview Shinsuke Nakamura conducted with Tokyo Sports when he was over in Japan on a live event tour last week. Talked a lot about his future, and he said he still has a lot of goals in mind here in WWE.
Namely, becoming world heavyweight champion in WWE, something is very important to Nakamura and his entire country of Japan.
Shinsuke also talked a lot about his storied rivalry with AJ Styles. Shout out to Styles and Dragon Lee, the new world tag team champions over on Monday Night Raw.
Right now, Nakamura can't be thinking about World Heavyweight Championship designs. He needs to worry about Tama Tonga, who returned to WWE bigger and stronger than ever. Those added LBs could be a difference maker for all of the MFTs.
And the Tongan strong machine. And here's Shinsuke Nakamura, runs into the elbow by the eccentric Tama Tonga.
He's the nicest way you could put that.
Yeah, he's a different cat.
I admire you choosing your words carefully as to not get either of us beat up again.
Well, we've got Solo Sikoa and his crew about 2 feet away from us. So I will choose my words wisely tonight. Cover now by Nakamura and a kick out. Shinsuke, former 3-time United States champion, 2-time Intercontinental champion. Of course, known as the King of Strong Style. And tag made, and here comes Rey Fenix. First time these two men have ever teamed together, but as you mentioned earlier, Corey, two men who dominated in Mexico and Japan before coming to WWE.
This speaks to the talent level here in WWE when you've got some of the best to ever do it in Mexico, in Japan, and it's taken some time to find their footing. Rey Fenix is capable of a lot here in WWE, a great deal of success, but Fenix has yet to really find that rivalry that's defined him or really captivate the whole audience, but this will help.
And Rey Fenix putting on a show against JC Mateo, a man that he's faced in tag action in the past. Cover and a kick out with authority by the powerhouse of Solo's MFTs, JC Mateo.
I think powerhouse is an understatement when you're referring to JC Mateo. This is one of the strongest humans walking God's green earth, no doubt about it. A freak athlete.
Yeah, former Olympian representing Guam, and there's Rey Fenix with that basement drop kick, catching Mateo. And Shinsuke and Rey look great together early on.
Good vibrations at the expense of J.C. Mateo. Wisely taking a hike on the outside to recompose himself. Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Well, not happy is Mateo. Almost a look of disgust on the face of Solo Sikoa over the way that this matchup has started.
Well, you have to understand, if you're Solo Sikoa, this can be a frustrating scenario in a sense that Solo is fully aware of the danger he possesses within the MFT. He wants success yesterday. He wants it right this moment. He wants it in spades. That's what Solo's here for, which is why he's so brazen in calling his shots, because he knows what the MFTs are capable of.
Yeah, but so far, it's been Nakamura and Fenix dominating the pace. Oh, and a big kick to the face of J.C. Mateo.
But Tama Tonga taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah, the official Dan Engler had his back turned, dealing with the other two members of this matchup.
And that could be the difference maker in this particular tag team contest is chemistry. J.C. Mateo, Tama Tonga, they've teamed together. They've spent a great deal of time traveling. Very familiar. Nakamura and Fenix, to your point, teaming together for the very first time.
Yeah.
It's not always greater than the sum of its parts.
And Mateo and Tonga dominating in Japan, where Mateo had a lot of success as a champion. And you see now the viciousness of, and that's what Solo Sikoa breeds here. He wants the group to be vicious and physically aggressive like they are here tonight.
This has got to be thrilling for Solo Sikoa to witness firsthand. Mateo makes a tag to Tama Tonga.
Well, it's interesting to see the growth of Solo Sikoa as well. For a number of years, of course, in the background of the Bloodline, an enforcer for Roman Reigns, quiet, and now a very outspoken leader. Cover now by Tonga, and a kick out by Fenix.
You can't spend as much time around Roman Reigns as Solo Sikoa did and not absorb the knowledge that it requires to become a great here in WWE. If Solo can parlay what he learned under the tutelage of Roman, this could mean big, big things for the MFTs going forward.
And the unorthodox offensive style of Tama Tonga has Rey Fenix a bet out of sort. Nice suplex tag made to Mateo.
Mateo just absolutely ruthless. JT is a superstar who's never necessarily fit the mold because he shattered all of the molds. He's truly redefined what it means to be a power wrestler in 2025.
You know, it's interesting that Solo Sikoa took the group away for a number of weeks, sort of got them to refocus, and man, the aggressiveness here tonight. You can already see the changes in Mateo and Tonga. And Solo Sikoa, as I mentioned, just a couple of feet away from us here, is just a smiling, big grin on his face over the damage that Mateo is doing. Rey whipped into the corner, tag made to Tama Tonga. Oh, and a big splash in the corner, and Fenix in trouble. He's got to try to make a tag to Nakamura.
Fenix is miles away from Nakamura right now, and Tama Tonga just imposing his will on the luchador.
The MFTs doing a good job of weathering an early storm by Fenix and Nakamura. And it's Tama Tonga trying to keep Rey Fenix away from his own corner. Oh, and what a clothesline! Turns Fenix inside out.
Wow.
Corey and I were discussing the aggressive